Hey, I love Psalm 3, you guys. Let's go right to it. It says it's a psalm of David when he fled from his son Absalom. He had trouble with Absalom. And David makes this declaration and prayer: Lord, how my enemies have increased. Many are rising up against me. Many are saying of my soul, there is no salvation or help for him in God. So people were ridiculing David, like, there's no help for you. You're hopeless. You're a hopeless case. Your circumstances barking at you, the betrayal there from his own family member. And yet he says, but you, Lord, are a shield around me. You're my shield, my glory, and the one who lifts my head. I was crying out to the Lord with my voice, and he answered me from his holy mountain. I lay down and slept. I awoke, for the Lord sustains me. He said, I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people who have set themselves against me all around. Arise, Lord, save me, my God. And you have struck all my enemies, for you have struck all my enemies on the cheek. You have shattered the teeth of the wicked. Salvation belongs to the Lord. May your blessing be upon your people. Wow. You know, he says, Lord, there are many that have kind of hindered me. And he said, my enemies seem to have increased. You know, he's in a place of challenge. This is one of those seasons in life. It's like, man, this is not easy. And people were mocking him and saying, you know, where's your God? You know, shepherd that with the harp that has this relationship with God. Where's your help? Well, he says, I don't care what they say, and I don't care what my circumstances are, really, because he gets emphatic in verse 3, chapter 3, verse 3. But you, O Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, and the one who lifts my head. So just the idea that there's fortification, and he's the one that lifts your head. You know, your head that's your thought life. That's your reasoning. That your eyes are in your head, your perceptions, all your five senses are right there. And that's what we need to have lifted. And he is the glory and the lifter of my head. So I want to encourage you, whatever you're facing right now, lift up your hands, lift up your heads, lift up your eyes and say, God, I've had to do this, you know, a few times. And David models it so beautifully here in a really weird circumstance with Absalom. And whatever you're facing, there's hope for you in God. You know, even if the devil says there isn't, there's hope, there's help. He's a very present help in time of need. You know, it says that in Psalm 46, very present help in time of need. So, you know, when there are all these convergences, gas prices, economy, you go to a restaurant to get a couple of sandwiches and it ends up being a ridiculous amount of money. You think, what is going on? Well, God is our source. God meets our needs. God will take care of us. He cares about you. He loves you. I'm telling you, he loves you. And you keep using your faith. Keep believing God. You know who I'm talking to, right? You right there. Stand on the promises of God. Go back in the psalm and meditate on it and get the same conclusion David had. Yeah, there's a lot of problem. I'm not in denial. However, but you, O Lord, right? Let's have that but you, O Lord attitude in everything we face. And let's just keep trusting God. Keep the switch of faith turned up high, right? God bless you.